I told you, remember?
Be a doctor.
Eggs for breakfast. Do you like having eggs at any time of the day?
Today, I'll be showing you how to use the Easy Shine electric shoe polisher.
From the neon-lit arcades to the pulsating beats of synthesizers, the 80s were a time of unbridled creativity and innovation. And nowhere was this more evident than in the realm of home appliances. From the quirky to the downright absurd, these gadgets may have seemed like futuristic marvels at the time, but now they serve as a weird reminder of how far we've come in domestic innovation. So join us as we delve into the depths of 80s nostalgia and uncover the 13 weirdest home appliances from the 1980s nobody wants back.
Cook time 0 minutes 58 seconds. Set cook.
In the vibrant era of the 1980s, amidst the boom of technological innovation, one peculiar appliance stood out among the kitchen gadgets: the talking microwave oven. Invented in the mid-1980s, it was a fusion of new technology and whimsical creativity. Imagine a microwave that heated your leftovers and conversed with you in a robotic voice, offering cooking tips and playful banter. This futuristic marvel came with a hefty price tag back then, ranging from $300 to $350, which made it a luxury item rather than a household staple. Despite its novelty, the talking microwave oven never quite gained widespread popularity. It found its niche market among tech enthusiasts and novelty seekers, but failed to become a mainstream appliance due to its high cost and limited practicality. Regarding functionality, the talking microwave oven was similar to its silent counterparts. It had standard microwave features like defrosting, cooking, and timing options. However, what set it apart was its ability to communicate verbally with users, offering a quirky and interactive cooking experience. As time passed, advancements in microwave technology focused more on efficiency, reliability, and affordability than novelty. The talking microwave oven gradually faded into obscurity, becoming a relic of a bygone era. By the early 1990s, production ceased, and these chatty appliances became rare finds in thrift stores or nostalgic conversations rather than fixtures in modern kitchens. Recently reintroduced into a market flooded with sleek, minimalist designs and multifunctional, intelligent appliances, the talking microwave oven needs help finding its place. While it retains its ability to communicate with users, offering cooking guidance verbally, its practicality is often overshadowed by its creativity. Now let's talk about the odd legacy of home robots.
This is Topo.
During the energetic era of the 1980s, the concept of having a personal home robot was more than just a fantasy. It was an alluring glimpse into a futuristic lifestyle. Invented in 1982, these quirky gadgets promised to revolutionize household chores and provide companionship, all wrapped in a metallic sci-fi aesthetic. Priced at a substantial sum, with kits starting at $1,500 and assembled units fetching upwards of $2,500, personal home robots were a luxury beyond the means of most households. Despite their initial fanfare, they remained a rarity in homes. These robots boasted a range of functionalities, from simple tasks like fetching items or playing music to more complex interactions such as voice commands and basic conversation. However, their practical utility often fell short of their extravagant promises, limiting integration into daily life. As the 1980s progressed to the 1990s, the novelty of personal home robots began to wane. Technological advances should have addressed their fundamental limitations, but they gradually faded into obscurity. Production ceased, and these once touted marvels of modern living became relics of a bygone era. Today, personal home robots occupy a nostalgic corner of retro technology, remembered fondly by those who marveled at their futuristic potential. Some remain as collectibles in the hands of enthusiasts or tucked away in forgotten corners of attics and basements. Does anyone still have automatic egg cookers today?
I have a vintage Oster automatic egg cooker poacher.
In the world of 1980s kitchen gadgets, one peculiar contraption stood out: the automatic egg cooker. Introduced in the late 70s, this quirky appliance promised to streamline the egg cooking process with its futuristic design and convenient features. Priced at around $15 to $20, the automatic egg cooker was relatively affordable, making it accessible to many households. The automatic egg cooker boasted the ability to cook eggs in various styles, from soft-boiled to hard-boiled and even poached or scrambled, all with the push of a button. Its compact size and user-friendly interface made it a tempting addition to any kitchen countertop. However, it has yet to become a staple in kitchens nationwide. As the 90s arrived, the automatic egg cooker's originality faded. Advances in kitchen technology and changing consumer preferences led to its decline in popularity. Eventually, production ceased, and these once revolutionary egg cooking machines became relics of a bygone era. Today, you might stumble upon an automatic egg cooker in a thrift store or buried in the back of a kitchen cabinet as a nostalgic reminder of simpler breakfast times. Let's delve into the history of personal fax machines.
With Xerox telecopier transceivers, simply by dialing an ordinary telephone.
In 1964, the fax machine burst onto the scene, heralding a new era of communication. Initially introduced as a tool for transmitting documents over telephone lines, these early models were bulky, expensive behemoths, some pricing at staggering amounts of up to $15,000. Reserved for corporate giants, they represented the pinnacle of high-tech luxury. However, as the 1980s dawned, the landscape of fax machines began to change. Technological advancements and fierce competition fueled rapid innovation, driving prices down dramatically. By the end of the decade, what was once a status symbol had become a global tool found in offices of all sizes and increasingly in personal settings. This significant change made fax machines available, turning them from fancy gadgets into must-have tools for businesses and regular people. Despite declining usage due to digital advancements, fax machines are still used today, especially in healthcare, legal, and government sectors where security is crucial. However, their prevalence has significantly decreased, just like electric shoe polishers.
You'll see that Lionel White goes on smoothly and easily, dissolving the dirt right before your...
In the colorful landscape of 1980s households, one peculiar gadget stood out: the portable electric shoe polisher. Invented in the 1960s but gaining popularity in the 80s, this appliance promised to bring a shine to shoes with minimal effort. Back then, a portable electric shoe polisher typically cost around $8 to $10, making it an affordable luxury for those who valued well-maintained footwear. While not as common as other household appliances, it found a niche in homes where appearance mattered, particularly among professionals and those in the military. However, as fashion trends shifted and the pace of life accelerated, the demand for shoe polishers dwindled. By the turn of the millennium, they had largely fallen out of favor, replaced by more convenient alternatives like disposable shoe wipes and quick-drying polishes. Today, portable electric shoe polishers are rare, often tucked away in storage or forgotten corners of closets. While they may evoke nostalgia for a bygone era of meticulous shoe care, modern conveniences have largely supplanted their practical use. Reminiscing further, we venture into the world of quirky electric butter melters.
Brush on the flavor, hot topper, stream on the flavor.
Invented in the late 1970s, the electric butter melter debuted in the consumer market during the early 1980s, promising to streamline the often laborious task of softening butter for easy spreading. Imagine a sleek, compact device, similar to a miniature toaster oven, with heating elements precisely calibrated to gently warm butter to the perfect consistency. Its design boasted simplicity, featuring a single control knob to adjust the temperature and a transparent viewing window to monitor the melting process. The electric butter melter was a practical appliance symbol of culinary sophistication and modernity. Sold for about $15 to $18 depending on the brand and model, it catered to the growing middle-class demographic seeking to embrace the convenience of kitchen automation without sacrificing quality. In its prime, the electric butter melter was a staple in kitchens throughout suburban America, proudly displayed alongside other trendy appliances like the microwave oven and electric can opener. Its introduction marked a shift away from traditional butter softening techniques, which relied on either leaving it out to reach room temperature or quickly microwaving it, often resulting in uneven melting or messy splattering. Yet, despite its once widespread appeal and assurances of culinary ease, the electric butter melter's era has ended. The rise of multi-purpose appliances and improvements in microwave technology have diminished its relevance, rendering it irrelevant in modern kitchens. Still in the kitchen, let's talk about an upgraded gadget.
But into a smooth and creamy sensation. Perfect for dipping nuts, strawberries, and bananas.
During the vibrant mix of 1980s kitchen tools, the electric fondue forks with temperature control stood out. First appearing in the 1970s, these gadgets made fondue parties more accessible and precise. Back in the 80s, a set of electric fondue forks with temperature control could cost between $18 and $23, making them a reasonable splurge for many households. Despite being affordable, they were less common than other kitchen gadgets. Instead, they often found their place on the tables of food enthusiasts and hosts aiming to impress their guests. As the 80s progressed, electric fondue forks with temperature control became symbols of the fondue craze, commonly seen at social gatherings and special events. But as the 90s rolled around, culinary trends shifted and newer forms of entertainment emerged, causing these fondue forks to fade away from the limelight. However, for those who still love fondue, there's good news. Nowadays, we have modern electric fondue pot sets, which provide an easy and updated way to enjoy fondue at home. These sets typically come with an electric pot featuring adjustable temperature control, fondue forks, and sometimes recipe books. With various designs and styles available, fondue parties can once again become lively and enjoyable gatherings for friends and family. Who remembers how people organized their schedules back in the 80s?
The personal digital assistant from Sharp that gives you the freedom to write it.
In the bustling technological landscape of the 1980s, one peculiar gadget captured the attention of busy professionals and tech enthusiasts: the personal electronic organizer. Invented in 1975 by an Indian businessman, these pocket-sized devices promise to revolutionize how people manage their schedules, contacts, and tasks. In 1984, the personal electronic organizer was priced at $199, making it a significant investment for many and beyond the reach of the average household. Despite its relatively high cost, it found a dedicated following among professionals, executives, and early technology adopters who saw its potential to streamline their daily routines. As the 90s arrived, how people organized their lives changed a lot. New electronic gadgets like personal digital assistants, PDAs, and smartphones emerged, making older personal electronic organizers outdated. These newer devices could do more things, like sending emails, browsing the internet, and playing music or videos, making them valuable for modern life. By the early 2000s, personal electronic organizers were almost replaced by fancier and more versatile gadgets. Let's now turn our attention to a lasting usefulness from the 80s.
A straight blade knife. One just simply places the knife horizontally and pulls it towards you.
Born from the innovative spirit of 1975, electric knife sharpeners swiftly carved out a niche in kitchens worldwide, becoming indispensable allies to chefs and home cooks alike. The electric knife sharpener was a gleaming, futuristic machine adorned with sleek lines and a reassuringly robust build. It stood as a beacon of reliability, beckoning to those seeking to unlock the full potential of their kitchen arsenal. With a simple flick of a switch, blades once dulled by the rigors of culinary conquest were restored to their former glory, honed to perfection with surgical precision. In the bustling marketplace of the 1980s, electric knife sharpeners were more than mere appliances. They were culinary comrades, trusted allies in the quest for culinary mastery. At a modest price of around $8, they offered a compelling blend of affordability and utility, making them accessible to aspiring chefs and seasoned pros alike. A sharp knife is an indispensable tool in the culinary arts and everyday kitchen tasks. However, maintaining knife sharpness has evolved significantly, with modern electric knife sharpeners revolutionizing how we hone our blades. One key factor that sets modern electric sharpeners apart from their predecessors is their efficiency and ease of use. Unlike their predecessors, which require skill and precision to achieve consistent results, modern sharpeners utilize advanced technology to automate the sharpening process. With just the push of a button, users can effortlessly restore a razor-sharp edge to their knives in a fraction of the time it would take with manual methods. Moreover, modern electric sharpeners offer versatility and customization options unheard of in earlier models. Many contemporary sharpeners come equipped with multiple sharpening stages, allowing users to tailor the sharpening process to the specific needs of their knives. Whether it's restoring a severely dull blade or simply touching up an already sharp edge, modern electric sharpeners can accommodate a wide range of sharpening tasks with precision and ease. With such innovative features, these sharpeners can achieve unparalleled levels of sharpness and consistency, surpassing the capabilities of their 80s counterparts and relegating them to mere relics of a bygone era. Our exploration continues with jar openers.
Okay, this video is for the Black & Decker automatic jar opener.
Invented in 1958, electric tin and jar openers eased the frustration of struggling to open stubborn tins and jars. In the 80s, these gadgets could typically cost anywhere from $8 to $10, making them a reasonably priced addition to many households. These electric jar openers became lifesavers for many, providing a convenient solution to a shared kitchen challenge. With the simple push of a button, they effortlessly gripped and twisted jar lids, saving time and frustration. However, as the 80s slipped by, the popularity of electric jar openers began to wane. Advancements in kitchen technology led to their decline in usage. Additionally, newer tin and jar designs with easier-to-open lids reduced the need for specialized electric openers. Electric jar openers are still available today but are less common than in the 80s. Some households still rely on them, particularly those with individuals who have mobility issues or arthritis. More modern kitchen gadgets or manual jar opening tools may have replaced others. Despite their reduced prevalence, electric jar openers remain a symbol of the ingenuity of the innovations of the 80s kitchen. They remind everyone of when even the most straightforward kitchen tasks were met with innovative solutions, making cooking and meal preparation more accessible and enjoyable. Now we move over to gardening. Although it was invented in the mid-20th century, the automatic plant watering system gained popularity in the 1980s. Costing between $80 and $100 in the 1980s, automatic plant watering systems were a moderately priced luxury for many households. While less common than traditional watering cans or manual watering methods, they found favor among busy homeowners and those with a penchant for home automation. These systems employed timers, sensors, and small pumps to automatically water plants at scheduled intervals, ensuring consistent moisture levels and reducing the risk of overwatering or underwatering. They offered convenience and peace of mind, particularly for individuals who traveled frequently or had busy schedules. However, as the 80s faded, the popularity of automatic plant watering systems began to decline. Changes in lifestyle and gardening preferences, coupled with advancements in home irrigation technology, led to their decreased usage. Concerns about energy consumption and environmental impact prompted some users to revert to manual watering methods. Automatic plant watering systems have evolved into more advanced and eco-friendly versions. Though they may not be as widespread as before, they remain indispensable tools for plant lovers, urban gardeners, and those looking to streamline their gardening activities at home. Newer innovations have replaced some systems, yet the essence and utility of these systems in facilitating plant care and enhancing green living remain unchanged. The following gadget on our nostalgic list is window blind with remote controls. In the dynamic landscape of 1980s home technology, one innovative yet peculiar appliance emerged as a symbol of modern convenience: remote-controlled window blinds. Introduced in 1985, these futuristic blinds transformed how people controlled light and privacy in their homes. Back in the 80s, remote-controlled window blinds could cost anywhere from $80 to $120. These gadgets were less common than traditional manual blinds or curtains. They found favor among tech-savvy homeowners, architects, and interior designers looking to add a touch of sophistication to their living spaces. These innovative blinds were equipped with motorized mechanisms and remote control devices, allowing users to adjust them with a button. They offered unparalleled convenience, particularly for hard-to-reach windows or individuals with mobility limitations. As the 80s progressed, remote-controlled window blinds became a sought-after feature in upscale homes and commercial buildings. However, their increasing cost and complexity limited their widespread adoption among mainstream consumers. With the dawn of the 21st century and the rise of smart home technology, the popularity of remote-controlled window blinds began to wane. More affordable and advanced smart blinds emerged, integrating home automation systems and voice control assistants. While remote-controlled window blinds still exist today, they are less common than their intelligent counterparts. Some may still be found in older homes or specialty stores catering to niche markets. However, they serve as nostalgic relics of a bygone era, just like digital alarm clocks with weather forecasting featured. Amid the growing wave of technological advancements of the 1980s, one extraordinary yet forward-thinking home appliance emerged: the digital alarm clock with weather forecasting. Invented in 1956 but catapulted to prominence in the 80s, these futuristic timepieces promise to revolutionize mornings by providing accurate timekeeping and weather forecasts at a glance. Priced at around $11 in the 80s, digital alarm clocks with weather forecasting were an accessible luxury for many households. Equipped with digital displays and built-in sensors, these innovative clocks could provide real-time weather updates, including temperature, humidity, and forecasts for the day ahead. This integration of timekeeping and weather forecasting offered unparalleled convenience, allowing users to plan their day easily. Digital alarm clocks with weather forecasting became increasingly popular as time passed, with technological advancements enhancing their accuracy and functionality. However, their high cost and reliance on proprietary weather data limited their widespread adoption among mainstream consumers. With the advent of smartphones and smart home devices in the 21st century, the popularity of standalone digital alarm clocks, including those with weather forecasting capabilities, waned. Today, while some may still be found in nostalgic collections or specialty stores, they serve as cherished relics of days gone by, reminding us of a time when the convergence of timekeeping and weather forecasting was a creative and futuristic concept.